If this video crosses your path, it is not a coincidence. Take it as a sign to go and start your YouTube channel. Guys, I love my intro. When you hear this intro, I want you to know that your girl has posted associated to Awali face. As simple as it is, I'm in love with it. I was trying, while I was making it, I was trying different sounds, different fonts, and I just felt like that was just the perfect. I'm just in love with it. So, your girl has posted. Talking about posting, I want to call some people out. I want to call you out. But before we get to that, I want to talk about this hair that I'm wearing. I know you saw the thumbnail. I have locks, but I'm wearing my locks under these beautiful braids. Marley braids from the Janet collection. And a whole pack truly covers my whole head. And for my nails, it's a simple French. These are press-ons actually, and they do the job. I really like them. Square, of course. I love square nails. I did stiletto ones, and I kind of had to force myself to love it. I wanted to try something different. I've just always done square from from the beginning of me. I'm just a square girly. I'm not saying I'll never try anything else, but we do squares over here. Let's get into this look. About this face, I am fully prepped. So I am cleansed, moisturized, my sunscreen is on, primer is on, and I've also applied my foundation. I will get in a more detailed look as far as what I use, product placement, and etc. later on. So definitely look out for that. But today we're here for a chit chat, a talk, and truly an important one. So this is my very first makeup / chit chat, get ready with me, whatever. So let's just see how we're gonna get this makeup done. Cause I typically need to focus. When I do my makeup, I'm reflecting on this year of 2024 that has gone by so quickly, and realistically, like all the previous years. 2025 is right around the corner, and I decided that I'm getting on YouTube, and I feel like a lot of people will be able to relate. This is not my first appearance on YouTube. I do have a separate page dedicated to fitness. I am a fitness girly. So I have a fitness page dedicated to all of that. On this page, I'm going to be showing up much differently than how I show up on my fitness page. I tend to create my content the way I like to consume my content. I typically like straight to the point videos. So with my fitness content, I have the workout, the timer, music in the background, description of the workout, and then we're just getting straight to the point into the workout. Whereas this channel, like your girl is in front of the camera, I press record and I'm speaking to you guys. I had no desire to mix the content of those two pages together. And I say that a lot of you can relate because for the longest I've been wanting to get on YouTube, get on YouTube. And I know a lot of you been wanting to create a YouTube channel, whether it's been a recent goal of yours or something that you've been wanting to do for years. For some reason, you just can't get around either starting or posting or whatever it is that's been keeping you back. But we will get into that. My very first YouTube channel, I want to say I started it back in 2013 with my then best friend. The thing is, I've always kind of been on the online space, but as a gamer, the girls that know, or guys, I mean, you could be a guy watching this video. I used to play IMVU, Habbo City, all those online games, PlayStation. I used to play San Andreas, Vice City, GTA. Those were my thing back then. And my best friend, she used to play Sims. So naturally, YouTube was just like the next thing to do. Got around discussing what we wanted to do, how we wanted to do it, you know, whatever vision that we had then. We created the page. We just never got around creating the content and posting the content. And that was now years ago, back in 2013. Ever since, the idea of YouTube just always been in the back of my head, like forever. Every year that went by. As cliche as it sounds, I want to tell you, just start. A lingering question for me when it came to posting on YouTube was, how do I show up? Because I feel like your first video, your first 2 videos, 3 videos definitely set the tone for your channel. You could always later on rebrand, change up things, but I definitely feel like the first videos on your channel definitely set the tone. You can either watch countless videos on how to get on YouTube, how to start a channel, how to this, how to that, which I encourage you to do fully, but you eventually have to do the work. So this is where we get into the things that keep us from posting. Your first videos are not going to be perfect because perfection does not exist. I had to learn that in a lot of areas in my life because I could be such a perfectionist sometimes when it comes to the things that I do, the things that I put out, my craft, the things that are attached to me. My name, my brand, it's just been embedded in me, and I refuse to put out something that I'm not 110% satisfied with. People do not want to see perfect. We're human. A part of being a human being is that we relate to a lot of things. I would work months and months on a project just because I needed for it to be the way I want it to be. We all have a set of YouTubers that we love and that we follow. And one thing about me, and I know that a lot of people do this, when I engage with someone's content, I love what they do. I'm to the point where I'm ready to subscribe to their channel. I would always go onto their page and go back to their oldest video, like their very first video. I want to see how they started, where they came from, and how much they've grown. Transformation, that's what people want to see. People want to see where you started from. Your audience is going to grow with you. They want to see those imperfections. They don't want to see this perfect put together image because it's just not realistic. So that is why you shouldn't put so much thought in the beginning process to the point that it paralyzes you from even getting started. Another thing that keeps people from posting or getting started is feel like you do not have the right equipment, the right lighting. All those things are just, all you need to start with is your phone, realistically. I currently film with my camera because I always been into photography and I have this camera from a long time ago. But you can entirely start with your phone and go up from there to create your first 100 videos. You could entirely create it with your cell phone. If you have a decent cell phone with a decent image quality, that is all you need. And storage, you need storage. Storage goes quickly when you film with your phone. I am in no way a tech wavy person. I know the basics and I know how to get around with the basics. I know how to clip my videos, cut it, how to zoom, add music. But most importantly, I know how to be myself, and that is the most important thing, and that is all you need. What you carry organically is all you need to get started. Whether it's YouTube, whether it's something else, just be yourself. That would be my major advice when it comes to YouTube or getting started with content creation or whatever it is. Some of you have already started your content creation journey on other platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, whatever. But for some reason, YouTube just seems to be the most intimidating one. And I get it. It has for me in the past. Like, you're putting yourself out there in a much greater manner. Posting content on a platform like TikTok, Instagram, whatever, where you just create a 8-second to 20-second reel, you cut your clips, you put them together, you slap on a trending sound, and you have your content. It's much less intimidating than creating long-form content. So I get that it could be like a scary thing when you think of it. I used to see videos and content 40 minutes long to an hour long or more, and people are just talking. And I was like, what do you have to talk about for so long? How do people have so much to talk about? But in reality, it just comes down to being yourself. Just being you. Sometimes you just let your intrusive thoughts just peek through. Just be you in front of the camera. Just get comfortable. Just feel free. I don't know how to explain it, but talk about the things that you love, your passions, the things that bring sparks into your eyes, and share that with others. There is an audience out there that wants to see your craft, that wants to see the things that you have to share. Your delivery, your knowledge, your talents, your storytelling. You know, there's people out there that want to engage with your content. People are gonna watch you and they're gonna support you. And don't scare away from the idea of starting from zero. You cannot compare your day 1 to someone's day 300. It just doesn't work that way, you know? Everybody starts from zero. So find joy and satisfaction in the process. Enjoy the process. Enjoy seeing your page, your channel grow. It's unique, it's yours, and yeah, enjoy it all the way. Do not compare your journey to anybody's journey. Many have been on this page for years, more than a decade. Some people have 200K plus subscribers, but that is their journey, and your journey is yours. It's unique. Embrace it. You will remember your very first subscriber. And at this very moment that I'm filming this video, I have 1 subscriber. I don't know who you are, but I love you. So yeah, embrace your journey from the jump. Embrace it from ground zero. I have this 1 subscriber because in the past I had posted an intro video that was just 1 minute long. 1 minute and probably 20 seconds long that I have then put on private. And the reason why is because I look back at my content and I was like, this is cringe. But let me tell you something, cringe is created in your head. And cringe, just like perfection, does not exist. Cringe does not exist. And if you're watching this video up until now, I want you to comment in the comment section. Cringe does not exist. And when you get off of this video, I want you to go and create your YouTube channel. So I will probably repost that intro video or not. Maybe I create a new one. But cringe does not exist. It's your mind playing with you, making you feel like this is not good enough, you're not good enough. It's all in the mind. It's all in your mind. This is also me speaking to myself and releasing myself from limiting beliefs and self-sabotage and barriers, because a lot of it is just you being so hard on yourself, fighting against your own thoughts, your own mind. This is the release from all of that. The biggest one that I feel like that keeps you from embarking on your content creation journey is the fear of being seen. Being seen by people you know, you grew up with, people you've been to kindergarten with, that you're still friends with on social media. Delete them, block them. The fear of being perceived and judged by others. Release yourself from all those shackles. Wake up every morning and tell yourself that you deserve to live the life that you desire, the life that you want to design for yourself. That is a life that only you can judge. Okay? Don't live a life where you're constantly worried about other people's opinions. No one wakes up one day towards the end of their life and say, I'm glad I did what everybody else wanted me to do. No one says that. Your approval is enough. So get up and create the content. And it takes more than just creating the content. You gotta film it, you gotta post it. And when you post it, don't go back and delete it. Don't do that. You know how you would post a story and then you would look back at it, and for some reason you just don't see it in the same light, so you delete it? Yeah, don't do that with your content. I saw this quote and it hits so hard. Sometimes you have something in mind that you want to do and you keep saying, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and then you say, I'll do it tomorrow. And this quote basically says, why would you snooze on a day that is not promised? And that hit so hard, I swear. Life is so unpredictable. Today you're here, tomorrow you're not. And we see it all the time. We see it all the time. So take a risk on yourself and stop playing with your life. Stop playing with your potential. You are capable of so much greatness within you. And I'm being so real. You just gotta believe it. And you just gotta want it. Wake up every day and remind yourself that this is your life. It has so much more meaning now to me than it ever did before, because time goes by quickly, and then when you look back you realize how much time you spent and wasted pouring into everything else but yourself. And time flies by. Like, the years go by quickly. Do the things that you want to do for you, besides all the things that scare you, or all the what ifs. What if this doesn't work out? What if this doesn't go this way, think of all the things that may go your way, may go right. Think of all the positives, all the possibilities, all the doors that this may open for you if you just start, or if you had just started when you wanted to. Don't be afraid to be seen trying. Don't be afraid to be seen like a beginner. And don't be afraid to be seen doing the work. Most importantly, clap for yourself. Don't wait for others to clap for you. Do not wait for others to support you. Your biggest support system is going to come from strangers. It's gonna come from people from the internet that you do not know, that your path is never gonna cross with. Those are gonna be the ones that are gonna show up for you. They're gonna support you more than people that you've known your whole entire life. They're gonna be the ones that are gonna be excited when you post. Say you post every Sunday. They're gonna be so excited, waiting for your video, waiting for you to show up. Those people are going to be strangers, not necessarily people from your circle. Even if you're a private person, because I am a fairly private person, you do not have to share your whole life story to get on YouTube. It's never too late, and you are never too old to get on YouTube. The best time to start is yesterday. And the second best time to start is now. You're gonna wait for the right time, and then the right time will never come. Next thing you know, a year went by, 2 years went by, 3 years went by, 4 years went by, 5 years went by, 6 years went by. And it goes on. And I'm saying this and laughing because I did this. 2013 was a long time ago. We're getting into 2025. That's insane. That's an insane amount of time. So just start now. You will learn as you go. You will gain the experience as you go. Editing, being comfortable in front of the camera, all of those things you will earn and learn when you start practicing. I truly hope that there's something that you could take away from this video. I'm aware that sometimes putting words on things is not the easiest thing to do, because I know that a lot of people are in this predicament when it comes to getting on YouTube, creating, posting, editing, whatsoever. And I felt like I needed to speak on this. It just felt unnatural to me. I just feel like I couldn't just get on here and post whatever content that I have envisioned for this channel without speaking on this specific topic. It feels like an assignment that has been due for years, that was just pushed off, that needed to be spoken on. And I also felt like this needed to be my very first video on this channel. So if you are seeing this video, if this video crosses your path, it is not a coincidence. Take it as a sign to go and start your YouTube channel. You are not perfect. I am not perfect. Be gentle with yourself, give yourself grace, and take measurable and actionable steps towards your goals. Do not live in the past in consistent patterns that have gotten you nowhere. Recognize and identify the habits that you no longer want to continue doing, that no longer serve you, that have never served you. And start designing the future you, the things that you want for you, the things that you want to achieve and accomplish, the goals that you want to attain to. But do the work and you will get to where you want to get to. Make room for a bigger and better you. Make room for greatness, and wake up every day, every single day, and speak it into existence. Okay? Bye now, and go start your YouTube channel. Flash, 100 pictures all of you hanging on my baby.